Welcome back to the Moonshot Innovations IT Resilience and Business Continuity Planning Series. We're fortunate to be in a position to be able to help a lot of organizations like yours plan ahead and deal with some of the challenges that are very common these days. Our hope is that this forum offers you some resources that allow you to navigate these waters yourself. Today we have Earl Spurgeon, Director of Cloud Services, and Joshua Woods, the security and identity architect here at Moonshot, joining us. Thanks for joining us.
Thanks, Tom.
Hey, thanks, Tom.
Our first question really is, a return to the office is a big turning point in many ways. As employers open their doors, what are some of the technical challenges you're seeing in different office environments?
As we're returning back to the office, it's not just everybody's getting back to the office. We still have some separation we need to do. We still have to have limited people in the offices. So we're starting to see people float between being on site and being at home, going back and forth. From an audio video conferencing, collaborating with your fellow teammates prospect, you need to remember as you're floating back and forth that you need to keep your quality of your audio video equipment to a higher level. So you might be carrying those cameras and headsets back and forth with you. Just remember that we do want to keep our quality up, and you'll need to be able to maintain that.
Okay. And some of the things that I've seen since coming back, I mean, as you can see, you and I are back in the office, but Earl's there at home still.
Sure.
But we have some clients that have already run into the issue where their people had to go home and use personal equipment to do their work from home, and leave their corporate equipment at the office. Well, a lot of people don't have sync software such as OneDrive or Dropbox or any of that enabled. So what they're running into now is their employees all have corporate data on their personal devices that needs to be transferred over to their corporate devices. And so without those softwares in place, or those sync softwares in place, they've got to fight the battle of making sure that that data gets back into the office. And it can be a security nightmare. It can be a logistics nightmare of trying to get everything there and get it all, if they had documents that were original on premise that they updated while at home, it runs into a lot of issues that can be prevented by setting up a sync software such as OneDrive.
Those are really good points. No, I appreciate you bringing that up. I think there's a lot that we've learned over the last 2 months, right? It's been challenging for everyone. Are there certain things that maybe we should be considering that we can plan ahead for to avoid this situation? Hopefully it doesn't happen again, but if it does, what do we do?
The past couple of months, we've actually had a good run at doing business continuity. So whether you know it or not, you kind of built a business continuity plan. Start documenting that plan, putting it together, figuring out how you can do it, and whether it's a pandemic that continues, an ice storm in the wintertime, any kind of disaster outage kind of situation. How do you work it from any place, anytime, anywhere, and continue to be able to do your job in an appropriate manner, whether it be from home or on the road or wherever, be able to access your information and keep it going. Tools like Josh was just mentioning could be vital for that effort to be able to go on.
And as we've talked throughout these, video discussions that we've had, security has got to be up at the forefront of all of it. So if you don't secure your devices, your data, your identities in your environment, it could be a huge problem. So you get those in place and you stay out in front of anything that could come up. You're prepared at all times for anything that could happen, whether it's a pandemic or tornado or ice storm, as Earl was referring to.
Right.
Who knows what the next thing could be?
I think that's wise advice. On behalf of Moonshot Innovations, I want to thank our panelists and you, the business community, for your input in these sessions. The information that you offer, the questions you ask are important to us. Please consider us a valuable resource. And if you would, go to the website. There's a lot of tools. There's a lot of resources. For more information, go to www.321moonshot.com. Hope you have a great day. Stay safe, and thanks for joining us.